Give me a second. Get the game to come up. Alright, Lord of the Rings. Turn to Moria. Where are we at? We're looking for Mithril. We are unloaded. We're queued up. We have our Mithril pickaxe, which is over there, put away. And we have a straw metal hammer. So we're actually in a good spot. A shadow orcs, no. We're not chasing them yet. We want to try and see if we can find whatever else we're looking for. With the bottom of this one. Oh. Wait. Is there anywhere else to go? No. We had with the orcs. Oh. Well, on that note then. Let's go set ourselves up and take down some orcs. The red horn is good for a lot of materials. Gold, iron,
We got orcs.
and so on. But it doesn't have what we need. What we need is Mithril. That's a lot. Thank you.
That's one more for me.
It's just a matter of time. Unfortunately, all of these orcs and their wargs, it's just a matter of time before they collect my ass. Thankfully, the shadow orcs are actually easier than the
That's all you got?
iron ones. Oops. That's the trick. Just a matter of time.
One more now.
Alright. Now we can pick up materials. Not that they go anywhere, but just for cleanup purposes. Might still be another orc or something hanging out, but nope. And shadow orcs don't provide any significant value, so there's no point in keeping a spawn point of them around. Gundavad, yes. But not those. Alright. We are so toasted. So now that those camps are removed, let's go repair it real quick. Because we got pummeled. Par for the norm. Fast travel sucks away so much stamina for no reason at all. understand that. Doesn't suck your food. It doesn't suck anything else. Just fatigue level. Never understand that. So we need mithril to make the weapons. We also need mithril armor. Are you going to use mithril armor? Not really. Not for a while anyway. Mithril armor is only really useful after you've cleared the shadow. It does give you more durability, but you really want a full set of oopsie, wrong one. Thanks. You got a full set of the Durin mail for basically the rest of the game. You're dealing with shadow orcs, and you're dealing with the shadow dragon for the most part. So you need all the shadow protection you can get. Now that you've killed the shadow dragon, not a big deal. And you can go to the mithril if that's what you want. But you gotta get there first. In our case,
Works.
I don't really need the warg hides.
I need a better weapon for
But I will always take them. Not a huge fan of the spear. But since I don't have anything other than the spear, so that's gonna be a dead end. What do we have here? Star metal and sunstone. Kill this guy off real quick. Sword. A sword. Just gotta dodge him a little bit. Little dodge. Oops. And just gotta work through them. Oops. Yeah, your work. I will take your materials. We can have warg pelt. Rugs or something. Let's see. Yeah, most with sunstone, so doesn't matter. Granted, don't get me wrong, sunstone is useful. But I've got a bunch of it right now and I'm not using it. I also have no real need for a ton of it. Now, if I was making the what is it? The armor that uses sunstone, totally different problem. But you only need a little bit of that. You need a lot. I said most of this is star metal and sunstone, so don't get me wrong. It's highly useful. That looks like the next zone. So I think what I'm gonna do here is drop a campfire. One of those. Take us back to the beginning. And then walk back. Because that was a new room. This particular may or may not have a boss. Why is it sounding as a troll down here? It just sounds bad. It does, it just sounds bad. I'm gonna put my nose over to have a look. But I'm not gonna actually go in until I repair. So. Let's take a look. Not close enough. Let's take a look. Wait a minute. Oh no. I know where we are. Okay, so we're gonna need a sunstone lamp. And a few prayers. Because I know where we are. Alright. Here we go. Load everything and go from here. Let's see here. That's good. Deposit everything. And we'll just make do with what we need. Don't any of that right now. Grab that. This is definitely one of those areas that's a little challenge. But it's not impossible. So. It is a bit of a nuisance. I chuck the arrows off. And then, you know what? That'll work. I'm exhausted again. As always. The fatigue in this game seems a little excessive. if the fatigue when fast traveling and the food when fast traveling moved at the same rate, I would not have an issue. It would make more sense. But the fact that it doesn't do that drives me nuts. Huge fan of the salted meat. Right. Okay. Now I'll go on and show off the next section. Because this be a rough one. This is where the game starts getting a little more trickier. But until you've got enough mithril to make the spear, this next section is useless to you. Except as a pass-through point. To get to the mithril loud. Alright. Sure, I'll take the resources. You gone? Here comes the next one. Come on, boys. Just gotta time out so you can only get a few of them at a time. That's the trick. Because there are a bunch down here.
I heard something.
Yeah, come on. That was great. He shot his friend in the shoulder. Greatest part about this game, in my opinion, is friendly fire is on for NPCs. Got all of them? Alright. So, I've got my drone lamps. Great. That was me being silly. It's hard to be able to produce a lamp when you forget the lamp. I only have 3 now. Needs to be Khazad, which needs to be gold. Alright. Now we do need gold and coal as well. So we're probably gonna have to go farm that in a little bit. So we're gonna need both.
Ancient Dwarven seal. Subdue shadow. It must be connected to the duty of Durin's folk. The seal needs repairing.
Yeah.
This shadow well is the biggest I've seen.
Yes. Ceiling is repairing. No. Ceiling is destroying. Now, this is a problem. I expected this to take us down to the Mithril mines.
Back to work.
Really? wandering.
That's all you got?
Writing on my song, too. Okay. Question is, how do we get down to the Mithril lode? We're missing something. Because the only Mithril we found was that one area, but I didn't see any down from there. Go down to the deep.
Till Durin wakes from sleep.
See? I don't see anywhere. We can go deeper. However, there's adamant hammer. Don't have the adamant hammer. I don't think I can produce that either. Can I? Star metal hammer. Iron, steel, keys. Star metal hammer, Sonor hammer. Or maybe? So, no hammer for you. Let's check this room out real quick. More star metal. Ah, look, a path stone. Another history stone. Druid's victory. In this case, really wasn't a victory, it was just a seal. More star metal. Another chest with a scroll. There was a boss here. Didn't know that. It's fine. He's not gonna live, so. As long as it's one-on-one, I can usually outdodge their attacks. They're telegraphed well enough.
One more down.
What did he give us? Star metal ingots, star metal, fine leather. Okay. A lot of good materials.
Works.
I noticed that. Another patrol.
I need a better weapon for this.
guess that's where we came in. This is the bone room. Okay, this is the travel point. Right, we need the spear. That's where the dragon's at. But where is the path down to the Mithril Lode? Burrow halls. That's a deep. That's the door that goes into the road. That goes outside. Right, under the bazaar, which starts up here at the road. And I don't see any paths. Alright. There is a different possibility. Back to the Mithril Forge. Actually, you know what? I want Mapstone 1 in the loud. Because there should be one more section here. And based on the map, I'm not sure where it is. But because I only have 5 mithril. And there is always somewhere else. Now this shouldn't. I found it. I found it. But I blew it. It's fine. It's fine. I can get down there. I found a mithril mine. Now the question is it up here at the surface where I fell? Or is it down the hole? Oh god, they moved it up to where I jumped off of. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Trick here is to make platforms that you can climb past as well as jump past. That's the trick. That way, you're only using as many as you actually need. Now in this area, we got Mithril. Ooh! That was bad. Because I thought it was going to be enough. Apparently it wasn't. It's fine. Alright, now we need to build ourselves a lamp. And you don't actually sing to this one. You want to build a hearth. I want a place to put the hearth. This Mithril, yeah. The lamp is there so you can get rid of darkness.
One pearl as pure as northern light to prove my love to thee.
Woo! Yes!
I think we're on the Mithril. Here we are. Hey, we got a starter piece of Mithril here. We got it though. Now for that, we picked up 11 Mithril. Not bad. See, we're despairing.
Another time.
It's fine. We'll just put this down here. I need to go unload. However, because we have access to Mithril, you need to be careful with it. 16. But we'll be fine. It's just a matter of cleaning things up, cleaning things off. Having light is important. But unfortunately, they have this nasty tendency to require a little This is where the Bjorn cakes come in. They're even craft. Bjorn tiny cakes. Because they're cheaper than they don't do as much healing. It says I'm tired. Of course I'm tired. Always tired. Now we don't have mithril armor yet, right? Go to the mithril forge. Great mithril fortress. No, we don't have the tier 6 mithril armor. Just that. I need 5 mithril ingots. 5 ingots is how much? Mithril ore? Here it is. So we have 15 of 30. No. Yeah, we need at least 30. But we should have what was right there? Torch. It's fine. Got metal bits right here. Okay, cool. So with that, where's the mine shaft? I want this lit. Actually, you know what? I don't want that there. I want that. Yeah. That way I can see it. No matter which tunnel I'm down.
Khazad-dûm in Muru. Khazad-dûm
That's always the track. Having enough light.
Till Durin wakes from sleep.
Now, if you go up the shaft, you'll also get to a point where you you can see more and you're not in total darkness. Like that there's a load up there that's useful. And that's kind of our goal is with this. Is to be able to light the shaft so we can see where we want to be. Okay. It's just working through it. There we go. Just gotta stay in range of the load, get yourself a strike, and do some singing.
Farewell, farewell, my one true love. Farewell, farewell, said she. For though my heart stays tied to shore, I now must cross
Come on.
the sea.
And down in these deep, dark places, no matter how much light you have, you will always have the problem of not enough light, being in darkness, and suffering from despair. But if you can go up far enough, you'll actually get to a light spot and you'll be fine. Wow, there it is. I was gonna say, where's the light? There was another one. Where was it? There it is. Now the question is, how much mithril do I need? Now, if these few scraps give me what I need for the spear, then we're okay. That gives me 51. And while 51 is good, it is not great. It's enough to take care of the spear. It's not enough to do anything else. So what we're going to do here is we're going to build torch lamps. Gotta dodge spiders. Now we're poisoned. And we're in darkness. So yeah. Alright, so now that we have that, let's actually look to see if we missed any. That's the first mithril allowed. Not that the poison matters much to us. just a matter of getting ourselves a couple hundred mithril. Because you need about 20 mithril to make a full suit of mithril armor. And as well as all the weapons and everything. And it's 6 per. So we need what, 120 then? Works for me. Make sure you grab the deep mushrooms. So, like I said, we need about 20 mithril ore, 30 total for things. Jeez, spiders, go away. So I have the honey cakes. Because they're really needed. Because you can get both the spare and poison. That makes your life twice as bad. But now we're despairing and poisoned. As long as I have honey cakes, we're okay. Oh, anyway, as long as we got honey cakes and no spiders. And whatever that, there's a horror down here. And oh my god, is it nasty looking. Trust me, I don't want to face up. That's 90. Because we need, like I said, we need like 30, and it takes 6, so it's 18, so 180, so round up to say 200 mithril. We're currently sitting on 102. Plus the 15 we have back at home. So we need like 185 or so. I got 1 cake left. I got 1 cake left in that stack. And about 2 stacks of cakes, so. Another thing I like about the open world. So there actually is a deep mithril mine option. So that you don't have to deal with being down here. In that case, the deep mines are useless because they're just gems. But in this case, you have to come down here to get mithril. And the idea that the mithril being in a dangerous place like this fits the lore of the world. You know, because Dwarven, in order to do this, they had to go into the deep place of the world that shouldn't be, and they had to risk a lot to get down to those risky places to mine them. This way. I can grab the map stone. Back to Star's Forge. Grab some cakes. Some food. And start some mithril ore crafting. Take those. And those. Make some more of that. I only have a little bit of food and I'm not running tired, so. Cranberries work. Then, from here, we can start the mithril furnace. This gives us 2 stacks of, 9. And some change. So that puts us at like 24, 25. They're all done. I'd still rather some more. Because I really don't want to have to go down here again if I don't have to. So, if we go back down into the mithril mine shaft. We got it. Here. Oh. There's a nope. Just a smack of adamant. Okay. There's mithril ore down there, but apparently not.
Make me the perfect miner, dig him forth from the soil. Ancient cheeks cut from quartz, shadows cast
There
on
we
iron. With a glimmering undertone, flesh can be plundered, rock holds its own. Rot from the
Nice.
finest, sprung from the stone. Opal the iris, silver the bone.
Ha ha! Now big.
This goes another 100 or so mithril. And that's the trick. So you want the mithril. But mithril's hard to come by. It's rare. It's dangerous. But we're good. Because after this, we'll have plenty of mithril. So 44. I'm not gonna get much past this room because I really don't need that much mithril at this point. I mean, this will give me enough in order to make mithril weapons. And mithril armor. Now, I don't know what you need to do in order to make mithril weapon. In order to get the mithril weapon blueprints. The only left is the dragon, so. That leaves me with a good amount. I'm not sure what I need to do in order to get mithril weapons. Mithril armor. It's actually a really good question. I don't have an answer for it. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a meal. Take a nap. And hopefully we can figure out what we need to do next. I don't know what the weapons are, what the criteria is. And I think this is what I'm looking for. It might be that I have to finish the game to get mithril. Because I'm not seeing anywhere else that would have mithril stuff. So, and since mithril's not really useful until after you've completed the game anyway, it wouldn't surprise me. So, drop this stuff off. Do do I have enough? I do not have enough lumbus. Yeah. I got blessings. I don't have enough lumbus. Alright, let's drop the materials off. We'll make this. We won't make this spear yet. The reason I say that is because doing so means that I have 12 weapons. Oh, that's fine. I can go to the other pickaxe. It's not a big deal. What I can do is I can go here. Grab this pickaxe. That one there. And then we just need to grab the stuff for the spear. We know it's 5 mithril. We know that. I don't know what the rest of it is, though. So for the rest of it, it's 9 diamonds, 6 ironwood, and 6 scales. Diamonds, quartz, diamonds. 9 diamonds. 6 ironwood, and 6 scales. Right, it's over here. I got the flame sword for the orcs. And I've got spear for the dragon. Oh, once I craft anyway. Alright.
Ooh, yes.
Don't get me wrong. This spear is top notch. It's pretty cranky. But we do need a little bit more. So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna go back to Jordan's Forge. Grab everything that needs to get transferred. For planting. Go back to Moria Mines. And see if I have enough stuff to make the tree. Probably need like ironwood or something. I didn't think to look for that. Question is, do I have enough materials? No. I actually don't. Of course, 3 tree cuppings. I only have 2. Which means I'm probably as good as I'm gonna get. No, to the back. Elven Quarter. I go to the Elven Quarter. There's that one plant here. Kind of wish I'd been farming Limbus. Up to this point. Unfortunately, I wasn't. Oh wait, I lost my window again. There's that window. Here we go. Legacy 4. Back to the mines real quick. That gives me 4. Right, takes 3 blessings, 3 cuttings, 1 straw metal, and some adamant. Well, I don't need the rest of it. What I do need is the cuttings. Unfortunately, as far as I know, those always seem to come out of boxes. So, that's not good. However, with this, I can make... Oh. Need aloe too. It's fine. I'll go back to the Alvin area. It grows here wild, so. Unfortunately, we don't have, like, the Elven Garden area. I mean, in the, sandbox mode. That area is beautiful.
A bear nest.
I don't care about your bear nest. I need aloe. Pink flowers. I know it grows here. I don't know where it grows here. There's a little of it. I mean, I could plant it. See how much we can find. You know what? Let's go ahead and planted over here by the gardens. So whatever we collect, we'll just plant. Thank you. Oh. Okay. Fennel. No. I need the aloe blooms. And don't get me wrong. Fennel is a good thing to farm too. But I'll sacrifice my aloe blooms for right now. Because I'll be able to get a lot more from those farm locations later.
Quiet. I see prey ahead.
Might be another one up here. Now the good news is the dragon isn't that bad, even at normal difficulty. It is still a challenge though. You want to be as prepared as possible for it. I'm curious. I don't know, did we ever go up to the tower here? I don't think we ever did. Good enough. Well, that was bad. Okay, fine, whatever. There's nothing up there. Look, I'm exhausted again. I didn't do anything. That's a tree pot. It's fine. I've got enough to make a few cakes, so. Make a few cakes. Take a nap. Don't eat the cabbage. That gives me 10. Oh, jeez. Cabbage. Really don't eat the cabbage. I'll eat it. Cabbage is all over the place. Because of it, you end up with like a couple hundred of them. You weren't even trying to pick them up. I tried to roll, and apparently I was too tired to roll. That was pretty sad. I don't know what happens to you if you're super exhausted. Other than the fact that you have no stamina. I know that part. Oh, I know. without being exhausted. Oh, that puts me at 16. It takes, I think, 3 to make... I forget how many it takes to make a cake. But this would be sufficient to make several cakes. Might even be enough to be able to make sponge cakes. Find out in a minute. Back to Durin's Forge. Go ahead and repair. Even the bears suck. That's something I was surprised. They've got orc hide for things. They've got the orc skulls for decorations. They have the drakes and the such. But, yeah. Now we're sure it's just the blessing. Kind of important. This is 6 lambas. I need to make some food before I go to bed. Preferably a morning meal. That we may not be. When we complete this, and we go past the credits, I will enable the Durin Folk expansion. Now, as a backup, we're going to take ham. Ham was a great backup. And actually, I don't want the ham there. The llamas on the ham. I want to save the llamas for the dragon fight. I know what you think. But I'm going after the dragon. Well, that's true. But it is a multi-phased fight. Where you have to face more than just her royal pain in the butt shit. Because she is a royal pain in the butt. Okay. So now we have food. Everything we need. Down to the bone horde. This. Hello, Queenie. Take some pictures of her. This is about as close as you get to her. Until you actually have to fight her. So.
I have no gold, no gems. My hoard is all the dead of 4 ages of the world.
Shazon!
Do you not like my treasure?
I do like your treasure.
Desecrate Dwarfkin! Defile the very stones of these mountains! I command you to leave!
No! Your bones will join your kin right here. Attack!
Alright, now the truck. Yes, we do. Oh, yeah. Nope. Dodge. Oop, that's it. Next one. Use the pillars to defend yourself. She will shoot them. I don't know. I don't know what happens. Oh yeah, here we go, drakes. Yeah, I don't know. I got too much going on right now. This is bad.
That's one more for me.
Come on. Come on, eat. Eat. Oops, missed. Alright, so there's another war over there. Yeah, I know. Just gotta dodge her, dodge them.
That's all you got?
Oh, this dwarf's gonna kick your butt. Okay, so there's another. Yeah, goodbye. Have a nice flight. was stage 1. That was stage 1, so at this point you can go back, repair, and then challenge her again for the next action. But obviously you want to claim all your loot. Be a good little loot goblin. I have not successfully been able to get her to drop all the pillars. In this case, we got about half of them. So I don't know if you can get her to destroy the pillars if it does anything different. Like make her take a bunch of damage or something. I don't know. It's being weird. On the left arrow? Okay, so that puts us down to 3 hams. I'm not happy about that. Should have some more hams over here. I got 6. Graham. I guess we'll do that. I'll drop some stuff off it. Drop some stuff off. Make some room in the inventory. Got enough for a candle, just in case I need it, but I probably won't need it. I don't think you do. Memory serves, I don't think you do. I just keep it because that's just normal to keep it. I can drop some coal, that's for sure. Don't need that much coal. And then what we can do is go back to the next stage. She's moved deeper. Bone Horde. Follow Dragon Face. Oh, look, I'm tired again. I swear. It's fine. Separate is I actually know better. That's the worst part. What I'll do is I'll build a temporary. Encampment. Right down here. This is how I get through. I got through last time. Oh, last time I actually remembered to eat and rest after every encounter. Okay, let's just give me some food for evening. Do a rest. Grab that. Grab that. And the shadow vents, I don't know if once she's dead, if the shadow vents are still a thing. Well of Shadows. That's probably her. Mm-hmm. I forgot to... Hello, Queenie. Grab some free cam. Grab some free cam stuff. There's a well over there.
This mountain is not yours to claim. Leave, servant of Sauron.
Yeah, get out of my castle.
I was not his servant. I am of an ancient age, tortured for so long. He made me breed his flying steeds.
You are destroying Khazad-dûm.
Yeah,
It is mine to destroy.
I'm with her.
You think you're brave, dwarf? The shadow is deeper than you know.
And then she backs out, leaving me with several things. To deal with. So she's backed off down to the next chamber. And I'm curious what's down here, if anything of interest. I mean, there's founts down here. There's nothing behind them. On this side. Check the other side real quick. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything down there. It's like it's just... I mean... You could waste the lamp. Ah! What if it's gonna come down? It's a little easier to deal with. Here it goes. Come on. Get your butt down here, you foul beast. I need to lure it down farther so I can actually get to it. There it goes. I just had to wait for the shadow stone to go away. Oops. There we go. I should really use the other one so I can get the mats and stuff, but I'm not really concerned about it. If I want those, I can always go into a sandbox mode and farm them. I wouldn't be surprised if there is another one up here. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, there's
The
one.
dragon's beasts!
Oops. There we go. And there's another stone up here. And there's her and her home. Now we are way too weak at the moment. Armor-wise. Have to repair. Because, like, one hit from her will, like, wipe out most of your armor. So, what I want to do here is make sure we have our lumbus. We do. Put that there, put that there. Give me a midday meal. Take a nap. Take that. And then we'll do a few things that I never do. We're going to grab some of the lamps. One of the lamps. I want the one that increases attack power. So this one is attack power. Stamina, poison, can dodge without spending stamina, hold off the shadow, go into a fury for a short time, increases armor effectiveness, attack power, stamina, but damages health. No, I don't think we need that. So we'll take this one. Take this one. Take that one. Go to the Balrogs there. Take that. That'll give us a couple minutes of super beefy.
You have ruined it all! And now you will face my wrath!
Turin, Ole, grant me strength!
You think you've cornered me?
Well, we know you've cornered you. I wanted to get some pictures of you if I can. Before I kill you. Because I didn't do this when I was playing with her in the sandbox mode. Now, there is this.
I don't need to fly to kill you.
What we're going to do here is we're going to coax her into these pillars. I didn't do this last time. I did this when I was in...
Take your shadows and leave!
Give up, dwarf.
Get back, dragon!
I don't know if you can break them. Makes me wonder if you can do this and actually cause her damage. Because I know they're breakable.
In all 3 ages of this world, no one but the Dark Lord has marked me. None
Eh,
shall kill me. Certainly no dwarves.
so I'm curious about this.
I will tear these mountains down to their roots.
Well, she's gabbing. We're just gonna beat the snot out of her.
My shadows will spread, and all light will die.
And one last one. Ooh!
Will destroy all.
Let's see what happens.
You do not belong here!
Oh, it blinds her.
The light
And it removes her shadows.
is her!
Which makes her killable. Okay. I don't know if I did that last time. There she is. And then smash to the ground. There we go. Well, that's the Balrog's nest. So the Balrog came from, apparently. Can you dig there? Can't go any deeper. It's interesting because that's pure sunlight coming from the surface. Her nest would be in the middle of that. Oh, look. Eric.
Arik, it is done! The dragon is dead!
We are safe. We are saved.
No curse will block our way back out of Moria now.
Nope.
Exit the east gate. King Thorin and Lord Gimli wait for you in the Dimril Dale.
Okay. And now I have the adamant hammer. Cool. Alright. Now we can go from here. Let's reclaim the stuff from this location. Yeah, see the shadow fountains continue to persist, so we still need to make the Dwarven lamps. For the buggers. But it's okay. With enough gold, Dwarven lamps are easy. Just Khazad. Which basically just means you need 6 gold in order to make the Khazad ingots. And you're good to go. Now the east gate is the ranger camp? Eastern Bastion. I do have one in the Eastern Bastion. Lower stone. Upper stone? Upper stone. Okay. You know what? I'm in the Eastern Bastion, so I can't jump to that stone. I got my you're right. Yeah. I'm short adamant. I think I need adamant. It's fine. I also need the hammer. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna drop a map stone right there by the gate. Because I apparently don't have one there. And it's a nuisance. I mean, it's right here, so it's not like it's a problem.
Monsters in the air!
My problem here is bats. That's the only real problem. Because, you know, bats are a pain in the ass in this game. Biggest problem in the game. There's the Khazad oats, though. Those have had a few good uses, and frankly, how much do we need for this?
The bridge of Khazad-dûm.
80 out of it.
The way out!
Okay. So down at Drone's Forge. I don't care about fatigue. We're about to let the credits roll. Edit. Eastern Gate. No. Timber Gate. Is it one or two? I think it's one. Oh, it was two. Something in here that's not registering right. Oh wait, I completely forgot. I make the Mithril hammer. Yeah, my hammer. Rather. Completely forgot about that. Now we're starving and exhausted. It's fine. That's because I'm being silly. Make me some food. Rest. And then I'll make the new hammer. Can I do it here or do I have to do it in the other one? We have to do it in the Khazad Forge. With my hammer, here we go. I have a hammer. Then we can dump the straw metal one. I don't even know why you need the straw metal hammer. There's nothing that requires that. It's just one of those that you get it and you make it because you can, not because you actually need it. Make sure I still have my 80 adamant. I got 84, and I got over 50 diamonds. We'll also put a map stone. Any more want to come permit me? Any more? Stupid bats. And there's the bridge. Replaced. Got one dwarf and a whole bunch of nonsensical stuff. Oh, garbage. I forgot. I have the spear on still. I don't need the spear anymore. I do need Durin's axe though. That's what I do need. Oh, they can't open the door. Timber gate. Because there's two more of these doors. You got this one and this end, and you've got the one right by the elves. Where your adventure start. And there goes the shadow. Now with the Durin Folk expansion, there might be more. This is also a nice hall. I mean, it's got plants, planters, it's a beautiful hall. And it's one of those places that, because of like this area down here, you can plant water plants, you can plant dark plants, light plants, whole 9 yards. These are half light. Down there you can plant water plants. You can put sun plants on top. Up in this area you can put sun plants. There's 2 houses, I was right. Technically this is the front door. Elven door. Let's have the back door.
The first Mithril Durin ever mined. So much of our fate is tied to this stone. The heart of the Dwarves has been found. At last, Durin can wake to lead us all into Khazad-dûm. The fight against the shadow must continue, led by our new Lord of Moria. Khazad Gimli, you were right this time.
Well done, young hero. Now, we celebrate!
Yep. I'm now in charge of all of Moria.
It was a pickaxe. All along, Uncle Balin thought it was a great weapon. And a dragon? Oh. I have some tales to tell, Lord of Moria. Alas, I may not be here when Durin returns. I made promises, you see, to meet Aragorn in Minas Tirith, see Merry and Pippin again, to make one final trip with Legolas. Perhaps hear the Lady of the Wood again. But your story doesn't end here. Oh no.
I wonder if he's going
This
west.
is your company now. May its deeds be long remembered. Farewell. And may the luck of the dwarves be ever with you.
Yeah. Yeah, you need it. And there's the crowds. Now in this case, because it's our first clear on the stream, we're gonna let the crowds run to shots too. Because the music's fantastic. When you open the west door, there's actually a different story, and I go straight into the end, in the credits again, but. So. The music here is all of the character vocals singing together, rather than just the one-off that you hear. And then they can just continue.
A day of toil by pick and soil, pour over ore till day's end. Way, hey, when the work is done, ale in my hand by the hearth. Now swing her strong and wail her song, pour over ore till day's end. Way, hey, when the throat runs dry, ale in my hand by the hearth. Ale in my hand by the hearth.
I love the music in this. The music's great. Now, the soundtrack could have used more active play during the game. That'd be nice.
The world was fair, the mountains tall, in elder days before the fall of mighty kings of Nargothrond and Gondolin, who now beyond the western seas have passed away. The world was fair in Durin's day.
Romanticizing the past, though Durin's time before the rings was fair.
There's a tavern in the deep, they say, hum-diddy-o-day-o, where the barkeep croons to a tune they play, hum-diddy-o-day-o, hum-diddy-o-do. And once you know how the ditty goes, hum-diddy-o-do, means that the oaken door with the raven crest you can sing for your supper and a good night's rest. Hum-diddy-o-day-o, hum-diddy-o-do.
A king he was on carven throne in many pillared halls of stone, with golden roof and silver floor and runes of power upon the door. Light of sun and star and moon in shining lamps of crystal hewn, undimmed by cloud or shade of night, there shone forever fair and bright.
All that is gold does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither. Deep roots are not reached by the frost. From ashes a fire shall be woken. A light from the shadows shall spring. Renewed shall be blade that was broken. The crownless again shall be king.
Their hammer on the anvil smote, their chisel clove and graver wrote, their
So wait for the credits to roll off.
Opal pale and metal wrought like fish's mail, buckler and corselet, axe and sword and shining spears were laid in hoard.
Make me the perfect miner, dig him forth from the soil. Ancient cheeks cut from coarse shadows cast from iron ore. With a glimmering undertone, flesh can be plundered, rock holds its own. Wrought from the finest, sprung from the stone. Opal the iris, silver the bone.
I said all of the little songs and ditties that they play throughout the game. This is the actual complete works for it. It's fantastic. I love it.
Wearied then were Durin's folk beneath the mountains. Music woke. The harpers harped, the minstrels sang, and at the gates the trumpets rang. Your wife, she may be fine, may give kisses sweet as wine. My lover's got a beard as bright as brass. Yours may smith 1,000 blades, while mine rushes oils and
I love what
trades.
everybody does.
My lover's got a beard as bright as brass.
These games.
My lover, I can see her cross the dimmest, darkest pass. Like some summoned being of light, ever there to guide me right. My lover's got a beard as bright as brass.
I don't remember that one. I'm sure I heard it at some point throughout the campaign, but I don't remember it.
The world is gray, the mountains old, the forge's fire is ashen cold. No harp is rung, no hammer falls, the darkness dwells in Durin's halls. The shadow lies upon his tomb in Moria, in Khazad-dûm, but still the sunken stars appear in dark and windless Mirror. There lies his crown in water deep till Durin wakes again from sleep.
Forgot how long this credits was. Or you can just skip it, but I like playing the music.
There are many treasures deep beneath the mountains of the dwarves. For some you must go digging while the others must be poured. And when the search for one is done, then all the dwarven brothers take their halls into the halls and start to seek another. Vili has a ruby wine and Yari a copper mead, a bronze and starch for Fra with trout fresh caught from the stream. Gloin had spied an opal cider lovely to behold, but best of all throughout the hall was ale of shining gold.
Is it done yet? It's still going. I haven't heard the table ditties yet. Guess we'll do a speed up here, and I think the audio might be done. There it goes. Not bad. It's actually almost done left. 30 seconds left. I sped it up to 5 times. Just to go through the end. Auto close. There it goes. Say goodbye to Eric. Okay, Eric's gonna get behind me. And I think this is where I get like Mithril and stuff. But he just unlocks a bunch of stuff.
This has been quite the return to Moria, eh? Will you join King Thorin on his journey back to Erebor?
I couldn't fly off without saying goodbye, my friend. What will you do now?
I have a city to rebuild.
You rebuilding this place? I'm Mithril. Subdue the shadows. Perhaps even solve the mystery of Bundushatur.
You really are Lord of Moria.
Yeah.
It suits you.
My hammer strikes now to prepare Moria. When Durin returns, he will take up the crown as king of Khazad-dûm.
Then Durin's folk shall return to Khazad-dûm. For now, the north winds call. Farewell!
And that's the next expansion,
Farewell,
which I
Arik.
don't have unlocked yet. King's Brew Tank. Alright, so we got some recipes here. We got some building things. There's the brew tank. And the other one that they gave us, Mithril ingots, which is not what I thought it was. Khazad-dûm Forge. They give us the Mithril shield, which is fine. The Great Mithril Forge now has all of the Mithril weapons, which is fantastic, and Mithril set armor, which is also fantastic. Alright. So I thought it was. I thought you cleared the game and you got the Mithril armor and stuff. And you're now Lord of Moria. Congratulations. Now, you have the quote-unquote wait for the next expansion. We also have one more door to open. That's just a nuisance. We have to go back to the beginning of the game. So if we go back to the beginning of the game, West Gate. Thinking I might like turn this area into a bar. I just have a grand hearth over there, and then make a tap house down here. And all that kind of stuff I'll do offline. Time to open the door. Time to open the oven door. The doors of Dora.
A dwarf coming through those doors, what
Yeah.
a sight. Think Durin, your head is as strong as a mountain. That collapse scared all of us. We are to set up a trading camp. Supplies from Rohan, the Shire, the Havens. Whatever you need to finish the job in there. So, get back to it, Lord of Moria.
Now, I don't know if you can, but if that dialogue changes if you open this side first. I only completed the game twice. And I'm back to being starving. Well, let's see here. There I am. Yeah, turning this into like a tap house might be fun. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the main screen real quick. Because that's everything we can do without activating the DLC. And we're going to activate Dwarrowdelf. So this will be the new expansion. It's supposed to be a bunch of stuff, like being able to explore outside and stuff too. Alright, so new expansion is enabled. Game is still loading. I think it's actually loaded now. So we're going to go to the west gate and see if there's anything new here.
A dwarf coming through those doors, what a sight. Think Durin, your head is as strong as a mountain. That collapse scared all of us. We are to...
Right, that's the trading camp. Oh wait, never mind. I gotta go to the emissary. Emissary is where? Oh, then it's in General Gate. That's fine. I got a teleporter over there. And once you activate that, it might change something. Alright, so General Gate. side. There's the emissary. Greetings, Lord Moria. On behalf of King Under the Mountain, Thorin Stonehelm of Erebor, I bring you information. I remember you from the Doors of Durin. What information do you have? Our scholars may have found the location of the legendary Endless Stair, said to climb an unbroken spiral from the lowest depths to the peak of Zerexigil? Zerexigil. And atop of which is Durin's Tower. As a new vassal of Erebor, I have the pleasure to pass this discovery to you. Vassal. I'm not concerned about that, but I'll search for the stairs.
Endless stairs? Sounds like a tough climb.
Company of Moria shield and new Lord of Moria banner. Go to the door. Right. Not that. As far as Gimli's company, I must have accidents that woke in a strange place. So I have to search for them now. So what's new here? It's gonna be your furnishings. It'd be the Lord of Moria banner and flag. Right. And in here, we have a new shield. Company of Moria shield. So my company. Holy cow, that's expensive. 20 mithril. Yee, 20 mithril, 10 Khazad, and 10 iron. Now this isn't too bad, but 20 mithril, that's a bit much. Let's still make it though. Okay. So the end of the stair is 1,500 yards that way. What does it put the Western Hall? No. I'm trying to figure out where this is. It's on this level. But not sure where. Why am I despairing? I don't get that. Well, it's in the middle of the night, I guess. So strange. So that's 1,000 yards that way. If I go 1,000 yards that way, what do I have? The bazaar. So that's going to put us in the bazaar. Who is your closest store? Well, my guess would be yeah, my guess would be there. If we go back to Westgate and go back to the crossroads from here. Yeah, we need to build. Yeah, okay. Should be good. Yeah, it puts it about 500 yards from here, which is fine. I don't have mithril weapons and stuff yet, but that'll we'll have to get that. Where's the exit? It's over here. It's okay. Where's the exit? Next mile over. We just have to, grab some food. Picking up all the food is the important part right now. Because we really don't have any other reason to kill them. But the I don't have the admin on me to build a lamp. It's fine. Yeah, we'll go to the end, go down, and we'll be there. Because I really don't have a close location to that spot. If I had known we were going to need it, I would have left a stone at the crossroads. I mean, drawing lamps are something that you're always going to need in this game. So farming a bunch of gold and making the Khazad ingots is important. In the sandbox mode, though, you don't need Khazad ingots. You use bronze. my memory serves. Now we're gonna put map stone right there. We're gonna name this one Crossroads. Crossroads and Durham Tower.
Door to the endless stairs!
Mirrored silver.
How to open it?
Don't know.
How to open it? How to open it?
Okay. Dwarf doors. Oh, it's gonna make the mirror. Okay. Oh, there's pumice. That's why it wouldn't let me do it. Because pumice shows up, but you can't clear pumice until you get to this point where you can use pumice. So if we go back to Doran's forge, we can unload a bunch of stuff. And then, wow, no coal. That's bad on me. Let's see, anything else good here? No, we do need a bunch. We do need, gold though. That's bad. Boy. Got the Khazad steel. Any of that. I have a hammer. Get rid of that down here. Drop that. And you know what? That particular note has been in my bag for I don't know how long, and I don't think I need it. I might need to go down to the Mithril Forge to make some gear. I'm guessing after the Mithril Forge to make the mirror. Yeah, the mirror. Unfortunately, I only have it says I don't have the mirror unlocked. I have a problem with that. However, I also need Mithril. I apparently need a lot of it, so. Then we'll make ourselves some lunch. Dinner. Do that. Take a nap. Because I expected the mirror to unlock when I read the door. But it didn't. So that's bad. But we need a bunch of mithril for the door. For the mirror. I don't know what we need for the mirror. Alright, that gives me 38. At the end of the stair. So what am I supposed to do with the end of the mirror? Yeah? Where's the mirror? Mirrors. Right. Is the third and fourth age, however, destroys 12 extremely powerful ones. Now, with the discovery of this mirror silver, you can finally build the beams spread mirrors. Used not just for growing food, but for ambient light. You can open dwarf doors. That's fine. Except that according to the forge, it didn't unlock. Let's go ahead and go back to the door.
How to open it? How to open it?
Yep, that's the problem. I don't know how to open it. It's definitely a problem. Because I don't know what the triggers are to... I know what the triggers are in order to unlock the mirror. I know I need pumice. I know I need... This is bad. I guess I can go down to the, I don't see any new markers. I hope it didn't get bugged out on the mirror. That would really be bad. Let me go back here for a minute. This is confusing. Because there's no...
How to open it?
And without the mirror, can't open it. But I don't have the unlocks for the mirror. Guess we'll try going to the Mithril Forge. Yeah, see. I don't have it. So what do you need to do to unlock the mirror? Don't remember there being anything new. That they added that I needed to use. This is bad. That wouldn't bug me out. For the third. Solve the mystery of the doors. Similar to Druid's doors, tries to what's the clue? The second dwarf door. Has found symbols for the Durin's Forge. Find the dwarf door where. Oh. Okay. Okay. That was me not reading. So. According to that, we need the King's Tomb. And we'll need Durin's Forge. which is fine. It'll be over here. There's a wall that has no statue. And then in Durin's Forge, I'm not sure where it'll be, but there's a couple areas it could be, like right here. There it is. Now how we can do it. We need a silvered mirror and we can build beam mirrors. So. New goal, build the mirror. Alright, so silvered mirror. Now, beam mirror takes 20 steel and 3 mirror fragments. Okay. So silver, we're gonna need a lot. Steel, we're gonna need even more. Now that's gonna be a problem because we don't have a lot of coal.
You orc filth! I'll tear you down!
Where are they gonna be coming from? They've often come out of this corner. Apparently, they're not spawning in the forge now. Maybe they're spawning from outside the outside. Yeah, it's the way you're under siege. Except that they're also not here. So if we go over here, go to the furnishings, find the Lord of Moria banner. Put it over here on this side. So the rest of them. I guess we'll go check it out. See what's in it. Don't even know where they were. So we'll go take a nap. And we'll unlock that door. I'm gonna need 3 mirrors. One for each door. Probably. Oh. I didn't make steel down here. I probably don't have enough steel. Silver. And then over here we'll make some more. Now we're out of coal. Make ourselves some mirrors. And 9. Now, if I've got enough steel, which I don't, I'm gonna need coal. So while we're waiting for those to craft out, let's go find some coal. I guess we'll start in the western halls at Westgate. We'll work our way through. It's probably the best choice. I don't need Durin's axe, but it's fine. At this point, you pretty much need the torch again. But in our case, I gotta find coal. And because I didn't mine every little thing as I was going through, and I have to go through and find every little possible place that there could be resources. Because in this case, our goal is to not, if at all possible, have to go play on a sandbox world to collect resources. For this one. Now, it is possible that might have to be a thing. Take the meat. Bloody bugger. I've just coughing up lots of meat today. We're up to 6 already. Oops. But I mean, I can go over to the main mine. That has lots of coal. It's hard to get to though. Let's check down here going towards the road. There might be some like here or whatever. In these little areas. Nope. Nope, not there either. Right there? Problem is, it's one of those things that you don't need a lot of it until you do, and then you need ton of it. But I don't feel like running back and forth to rest, so salted meat is going to become my friend. Which means we need to farm as much animal matter as possible. So, anything. Wolves, rats, eggs. You know, literally we're just gonna have to go through the whole dungeon again. Just basically mine everything. Because we need so much stuff. Like cranberries. Cranberries are extraordinarily useful things. Average growing time. What's more cranberries? What the heck? Oh, I need to add cranberries. And we actually are growing food. We don't have one at the moment. We have no other actually growing food. Because I was hoping we would get, you know, somewhere cool. Apparently, the Elven Gardens, we don't get those in this version of the game. It really stinks, because those are cool to turn into, you know, an area to farm. Now, grab the things we need from here, since we're here.
A bear nest!
Yeah, I'm not worried about the bear nest. Because Lembas is always a good choice. There will not be coal in this area. But there will be bears. There will be the two different deer type creatures. And because it's been long enough, there will be our plants. Because I'll have plenty of this. I won't have those trees though. Because I have the clippings. Don't know how to get them either. Oops. That's okay.
See prey ahead.
What we care about right now really isn't the plants. It's definitely the meat. That's iron. I don't need iron at the moment. I do, however, need coal. What's up with this guy? He looks all fancy.
That's all you got?
Okay, so now we go through this area and try and find ourselves some coal. There you go, there we've already mined out. What do we got right here? Good. Some coal would be nice. No coal. That's bad. Not a fan of that. Definitely not a fan of not finding coal. Hey, I'll take the bird axe, but you know, we need some coal. I don't know whether there's any. Thing is, I know there's lots of spots of coal somewhere in this game because I've passed them all over. I don't know where I left them. This is the problem. Alright, well, how about we get out of this area? Now, this area is not picked dry, but the areas that I've been in are all the easy areas to get to. And because of that, the only thing I can do now is go to the harder to get to areas. And frankly, well, that's fine and good. And don't get me wrong, it is worth doing. There's other areas inside of this reach that we can hit and have better success at a faster rate. Grab the Khazad-dûm. Why? Because they're good for you. Look, I'm tired and I'm hungry. Give me that. I said I've got some coal here. What, 500? That's not gonna last me very long. It sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. Wait, before we do that, let's go ahead and hit the fortress. Durin's forges. I have 3 of them down here. They do produce a lot of materials. Unfortunately, no coal means no steel. However, I can make the mirrors. Uh, 12 is enough. I've got enough silver. I guess I need to put it back farther. Say here. Splendor mirror, also known as a It receives light from a beam mirror and refracts it into an ambient illumination. Oh, that's cool. That should allow us to open the door. If you use this appropriately, you might be able to get yourself light down into those deep dark areas, theoretically. Really? You were useless. Leave the beam mirror there for a moment. Let me dump everything off. Oh, don't get me wrong, we still need coal. And we still need Khazad. means I still need gold. So there is that. I don't think we have enough gold. That's some gold. So food. Food and 1 arrow apparently. Scroll. There. Jordan's lamp. Now, the second one was in, what was it again? That's that area. Alright, gonna have to look it up. Second door was Durin's Forge. Third door was Tomb of the Kings. Okay. So wait a minute. No, it's source. That makes sense. I've got to top off the food. Or the meat. Yeah, food in general. Alright. That's fine. So let's build our mirror. Wrong spot. Oh, I see. I guess it's gotta be in as much light as possible. So, there's a little light meter on it. Says it's got enough light. Now there's probably more of these doors spread around. So that's something you can look for. I'm not sure how you spot them. Really? It's a little tiny treasure vault. Now, don't get me wrong. That is cool. But it's not what you expect. Okay, so I guess we need to go to the crossroads real quick. I'll mount the mirror. And then tomorrow, we'll actually open it. Not gonna do it today. Because what we need to do is find ourselves some coal. Other than that, 500. Kind of leaving that 500 there because, frankly, I want a backup time backup without having to go to another playthrough. And there's more than enough coal and whatnot that I have not mined. This is an iron load. Oh my god. Stop. She's getting cooked there. I mean, really bad. Unfortunately, I don't have enough drone slabs. Need the Khazad steel. Now we can get gold. We know where that's at. That's the easy part. And I realized my animation's not responding off my mouth as well as it's supposed to be. I'll fix that tomorrow. Well, that's not helpful. Yeah, coal is the problem right now. Rather a lack thereof. I don't even have enough on me to make a encampment. Got iron, copper, eggs. Eggs and feathers. I want to know where the feathers come from. You can get feathers out of nests, but there's no birds. Just bats and moths. But the nests have feathers in them. That doesn't make any sense. Eggs make sense. There's enough, enough things that could be laying eggs, but again, bats don't lay eggs. Of course, bats also don't live in nests. think we may have a problem.
Quiet. I see prey ahead.
I said, I think we may have a problem. The lack of coal is disturbing. Because it means I've mined this whole area from, of the coal. And, we know we've seen lots of coal. I just don't know where I've seen it. Oh, coal. Coal. Alright. Now we have some coal. That's right.
Make me the perfect miner, cleave her straight from the core. Callous fists, crystal born, harder than the anvil's horn, with a frame that cracks the mold. Facets of emerald, ruby, and gold,
Yeah.
wrought from the finest, sprung
Not
from
that I
the stone.
mind.
Opal the iris, silver the bone.
I do need to be careful, because this is me did poor job mining originally. So, I have to be kind of careful with it. But it's not bad. Getting the coal from there is helpful. We also have an area above us. This might be another place to mine or two. Let's go ahead and go up and see if we can find some more coal. Because that's the important part. Finding the coal. Oh look, a statue I missed. Ow. Okay. Not what I was planning, but it's okay. At least now I know. Not that I'll remember it. Because when it actually matters, I'll have forgotten. But it's okay. Copper. Copper. And don't need copper at the moment. I got lots of copper. If it was tin? Maybe? I don't have a lot of tin. But I do have copper at the moment. Oopsie. Yay. Alright, there's some coal up there. Some iron over there. Not much. This little seam. Stop. Hmm? No, I don't see anything else around here. And there is this area, but goes out to the gate. I'm not worried about that. I'm concerned about the gate. Like I said, just looking for coal. Maybe more than 100 coal. I have to make a ton of steel, I'm sure. So it's one of those things. We have to make a bunch of it. Gold. So, unusual find up here, but there's always a chance for it. Now, it's after 11. We have probably no viewers. I got one view today. It's kind of weird. Last couple weeks of this game, we've been getting decent views, and today all of a sudden, yesterday and today, we got nobody. Of course, it is the holiday weekend, so starting today, everybody's on holiday. And that is probably the only reason we don't have anybody visiting. Iron. Oh, I need 4. That one's empty. Now those little boulders are okay. They'll cough up stuff. But that's what we need. Is that. Now, we want to do. Don't need those. Important part. These produce like some crystals and stuff. It's good stuff, don't get me wrong. It's worth getting, it's worth collecting. But at least doing okay. Running kind of low on the true quartz. That's for sure. Six of that on me. Guess I need to dump it. That's it. Not a lot. Having some is useful, but it's not really enough. I shouldn't craft out all the mithril I have, though. If nothing else, I need to farm that. So that I can go make mithril armor and weapons. Yeah, 3 Khazad's not enough. But I got enough for 2 mithril. I got like 100. I got like 38 mithril, whatever it is. I got plenty of mithril for now. Steel, on the other hand. Definitely need some more steel. So, what we need is a chest. Now, for mithril weapons, mithril gear rather, ironwood, fine leather as much as I can get. Yeah, fine leather. All the gemstones. I got enough fine cloth. Let me go dump this stuff back into the bin here. Dump all the food. And make the lambas. Dump the feathers. Give me some basic food here. Table needs clearing. Alright, we'll give you some mushroom stew. Takes about a minute. Which is fine. Because I need to do some things. It'd be nice to have that. Not quite done yet. There we go. That gives me half a meal. Alright, so I want to build a Khazad lamp. Or not a Dwarven's lamp. To do that, I need ingots. There we go. Now I can build one of these. Deposit the steel. Deposit the Khazad steel. And we're good. And that's fine. There we go. I remember I'm doing that. I need to make 2 portions instead of 1. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna see something. Yeah, no, it's just fine. Okay. Alright, so you go there. In this case, we need to go back to here. 'Cause we need more coal. Take it on. Gotta use some more gold. I don't have the true quartz. To mount things everywhere, so.
We got orcs.
Just gonna have to live with whatever we got.
Perfect. One more now.
Iron. Now, iron would be okay. We're running a little low on that. But we're really low on its coal. So this is okay.
If a spider skidded cross my camp, a terrible day'd have she. If a spider skidded cross my camp, a terrible day'd have she. I'm a feisty fool with an empty fork, and if she would not flee, she would wind up caught in an 8-leg knot. Spider for dinner for me.
Ha ha! Now dig.
Oh, it's over there. Alright, so that gives us a little more. There's a little bit of iron stash over here. I think I might grab that. just because I can. More than anything else. Okay. Just a matter of grabbing all the resources. Now, see, if you were doing this and you were doing like, a full clear of every mineable resource, as you're playing the game, totally different. You would have literally piles and piles and piles of everything. From stone to coal to whatever. Yeah, you'd have hundreds of star metal. Now, to be fair, there is an advantage to that. There we go. Nice big coal patch. Good. Nice big coal patch.
Eyes up! Monsters in the air!
Iron.
That's one more for me!
Stupid bats. That's copper. I need copper. That's it. Iron, copper, no. Listen, if you're doing that, you're just harvesting literally everything. First off, your gameplay would take way longer than mine. Way longer. Listen, I am not digging up every little nook and cranny. Ooh, tin. Remember I said grab some tin if I found it. Lord knows I could use them all. Not a lot. If I had to make bronze for anything, I wish we had it. I do a little bit of tin. But not a lot. I actually have some tin. That works for me. Alright, so now we're into the actual dive. Crystal. Scent. Unfortunately, we could actually use some more crystals, but I won't get it through the descent. Going through the descent's a huge problem. It is deep. It is obnoxious. And frankly, I can just go to the bottom and probably collect the true quartz more efficiently from just being at the bottom of the pit. Sure. Just drop the gems off. Oh, the tin. It is this one. Slide back out. Drop the cloth off. Drop off those. Wait. It's adamant. Well, I thought. Let me grab some adamant. I need a lot of that. And grab some more quartz. Always good, yeah. Drop the lumbus. Steel. Like I said, I've got enough to make some steel. I got plenty of mithril for the moment. What I need is to take a nap and rest. That's what I need to do. Oh, it's after 1. It's after 11 o'clock. Well, that's a good breaking point for us for tonight. I gotta do a lot more farming before we can progress. But I will do that when I have time. And maybe tomorrow night, if I have time to stream, we'll actually go down the endless stair and open that up. But to do that, I'd rather have mithril weapons. So, we'll see how that works out. And I will see you then.